Hi everyone, my name is Shandid Nagra, and I did my presentation on Black supermodels featured on Vogue covers. So at number five, we have Iman. Iman's first Vogue cover was in March 1976 for Vogue Italia, and her success in the 1970s and 80s helped normalize Black beauty and luxury fashion. And she later founded a cosmetics line specifically for women of color, addressing an industry that largely ignored darker skin. I think this is still an issue today. I don't think every single makeup brand is very inclusive as they should be, and sometimes the options, especially for darker skin, is limited. And I ranked Iman at number five because she helped expand opportunities for Black women in fashion and also proved that Black beauty belonged in the fashion industry. And while her impact is really incredible, I placed her fifth because the women above her each achieved groundbreaking milestones that had an even greater influence globally and culturally. So going back, this is her first cover, which was in 1976, and I also included one that I really liked, which was for Vogue Arabia in 2018. Um, I think it's interesting how in both covers she has like a head accessory or hair accessory. Okay, so number four, we have Beverly Johnson, and she was actually the first Black woman to appear on the cover of American Vogue in 1974. And her cover challenged decades of exclusion in mainstream fashion. Of course, as you can imagine, if she was the first Black woman to appear on the cover of American Vogue. And she also opened the doors for countless Black models. And the reason I placed her number four is because she did make history as the first Black woman to appear on the cover of Vogue. And that's not just a personal achievement, it's an achievement for all Black women. And although her breakthrough was very groundbreaking, the women ranked above her had an even broader global and cultural impact. So, number three, we have Naomi Campbell, and she is one of the greatest supermodels of all time. I think we've all heard the name Naomi Campbell, and she appeared on dozens of Vogue covers worldwide. And she also used her influence to call out racial discrimination within fashion, and she also helped launch many Black designers and models. So, the reason I ranked her number three is because she is one of the most influential supermodels of all time and she appeared on Vogue covers across the world and became one of the first Black models to achieve lasting global fame. And what makes her stand out is she didn't just enjoy her success, but she also used her platform to challenge racist stereotypes within the fashion industry. And she also advocated for more opportunities for Black models and also Black designers. Okay, wait, going back, this is her first cover. I believe it was in 1987. And this is the following year. I love this cover. I love what she's wearing. I love her accessories. I love her pose. I just think she looks amazing. This is really good too. This is also amazing, but this one really stood out to me the most when I was going through all of them. Okay, so number two, we have Tyra Banks, also another name that we've heard of. And she is a successful supermodel who transitioned into television, entrepreneurship, and education. And we've all seen her on America's Next Top Model, and she introduced a wider audience to diversity in modeling. And she also expanded the definition of what a supermodel could become, based on her own knowledge, which I think that's really cool. And I did rank her number two because she expanded what it meant to be a supermodel. And she did have a very incredible modeling career. Um, I placed her number two because she transformed her success into a multimedia empire. Again, I think a lot of us have seen or at least heard of America's Next Top Model. And I do think that my number one pick did have more groundbreaking historical impact. And I'm a little bit biased because she has my favorite cover like overall throughout this whole presentation. And it is Danielle Luna. Um, she's the first Black model to appear on the cover of British Vogue, which was in 1966. And her success came during the civil rights movement, making her breakthrough especially significant. And she inspired generations of Black models who followed after her. And I think I picked her number one because she is the one who made so many of the careers even on this list. And it was coming at a time when the industry had an overwhelmingly had a large, overwhelming influence of Eurocentric beauty standards, and I think she came in and shifted that a little bit. And her success proved that Black women belonged in high fashion and helped pave the way for later icons like Beverly Johnson and Naomi Campbell and Tyra Banks. And while the other women expanded and transformed the industry, she really changed what was considered possible in the first place. I love this cover so much. I love her pose. I love her jewelry. I love the filter that's on it. I love that they chose that green font. This is just my favorite cover overall. So, thank you guys for listening to my presentation. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.